It's Katie and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a drugstore, back to school, college, high school, wherever you're going to school, kind of makeup look and everything. So this is going to be a drugstore and affordable edition. I will be using products mainly from the drugstore, so stuff you can get at Target, Ulta, CVS, Walgreens, wherever you like to get your drugstore makeup. And yeah, I will also be using affordable products like Colourpop, BH Cosmetics, and Costal scents and stuff like that. But all these products are affordable. They are at drugstore prices. They just might not be sold at a exact drugstore. They might be sold on their actual website, but they are all affordable prices. So this is my affordable drugstore back to school makeup look, and I love how it turned out. I just love everything, and this just really shows that you don't need to spend a ton of money to really create a beautiful glam makeup look. And I kind of want to show that with this video because I do use a mix of drugstore and high-end, but I think they're both amazing. Drugstore is amazing, high-end is amazing, they're both amazing, and I just wanted to show that with this makeup tutorial. And I did do this as more of a talk-through tutorial, and yeah, like I said, this is what the look looks like. I really like it. I feel like it's just perfect for back to school. It is glam, but also very natural and very simple, and I just love how it turned out. And I don't want to ramble in this intro, I kind of just want to get right into it. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this back to school, college, high school, even for work makeup look, you're in the right place. Just keep on watching. Okay, so now on to the makeup. I'm super excited to be bringing you this video because it is a drugstore and affordable back to school makeup tutorial, which I'm super excited to do because I've never done one of these before, and I just wanted to bring you more of affordable look, just because I know that school is expensive, especially if you're going to college, and even if you're in high school, you just don't have a ton of money for makeup. So I know you might not spend a ton of money in makeup, so I just wanted to show you a look you can get with more affordable and drugstore products and stuff like that. So let's just get right into it. For a primer, I'm using the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus primer, and I love this primer. It really smooths out your skin and it just makes your skin look super nice. Such a nice primer. It has a lotion feel to it, but also has that silicone feel to it, which I love. And yeah, for foundation, I'm going to be mixing my L'Oreal Pro Matte and the L'Oreal Total Cover together. I've actually never mixed these together. I have the Pro Matte in 102, and then the Total Cover is in 302. And I've never mixed these together, but I kind of want to today. I don't know why, but I do. Those are both my favorite foundations currently, and they just look very nice on the skin, and they definitely work better for more oily skin types and more combination skin types, I'd say. And I'm going to be blending that with my Real Techniques buffing brush. And I love drugstore foundations a lot, actually. I'm a drugstore foundation kind of girl. I just don't like spending a ton of money on foundation. That might just be me, but that's just, I don't like that. I like going to the drugstore and getting my foundations. And yeah, just know there's nothing wrong with using drugstore makeup. I feel sometimes people who can afford luxurious or even just makeup from Sephora, I feel they are bash drugstore makeup, but everybody started with drugstore makeup, so why are you bashing it? And there's nothing wrong with the drugstore. The drugstore has great product. I feel sometimes society makes feel they have to spend a ton of money on products to feel beautiful. The truth is you don't. You can spend $2 on something and you will look great. So I'm just going to blend this down my neck. Always want to blend your foundation a little bit down your neck just so you don't have an awkward foundation line. Next, I'm using the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. I have mine in the shade CW02, which is fair, and I love this concealer. I think it's a great drugstore concealer. I have so many favorite drugstore concealers because I do use drugstore makeup a lot. I really like the Maybeline Fit Me. I also like the Maybeline Better Skin, but I am loving this next one. I want to try the Wet n Wild one, the PhotoFocus concealer, and I want to try out the foundation, so maybe I will soon. I know I'm so late in the bandwagon, everybody has tested it out. And yeah, so I like to go down the center of my face with my concealer, so in between my eyebrows, on my nose, under my eyes. I like to apply a little bit on my eyelids, and actually we're going to use this as our eye primer today, so I'm going to apply this all up my eyelids, and then I will set it with powder. Then I'm gonna put a little bit on my lip and chin. Just whatever is left on the wand is what I'm going to put there. Now with my Real Techniques diamond sponge, I'm just gonna blend out my concealer. I like using a sponge for concealer, and I also like going around the face with my sponge. And yeah, I like to just blend this out and just blend everything around. And I'm really going to blend this. And then I'm going to pat my sponge over my face because I feel like it just needs to be blended. And I want it to have more of a natural look. And if you take your beauty blender and go over your face, it gives it of a more natural look to it, which I love. Okay, so before I set my face, I want to go in with my contour palette. So I'm going to be setting my eyes with the peachy shade and with the yellow toned shade. I'm just going to be mixing the two and applying this to my under eyes. This actually doesn't have a mirror in it, so that's not helping me. Yeah, so I'm going to set my under eyes and also on my eyelid where we're going to be applying shadow. And yeah, you don't need like an expensive primer potion either. You can just use concealer if you want to. So to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact. And I think probably the majority of the products I am using are cruelty free. So I'm just going to blend this powder all over my face. I'm mainly going to just be tapping it just to keep my face matte and looking great. Okay, so before I go on to my eyes, I want to do bronzer. So I'm just going to be mixing the first two shades and contouring with that. And I used to be the girl who was like, contouring is not like that easy, but actually it's easier than you think. So you just go like in a 3. So like 3 is like on the sides of your cheeks, and then on your cheekbones, and then on your like jawline. So it's like this. I like to do it like this. So I will first start on the sides of my face, and then I will go to like there, and I kind of do like my temples a little bit as well. So I like to go into my hairline because there's nothing awkward than like when your contour doesn't blend or when there's an awkward line. So I really like to go into there, and it looks natural when you do it that way. And also like contouring can look natural, and you just want to make sure to blend when you contour so it's not like, and I like mixing these two because one of them I think is too gold toned and the other is too warm. So when I mix them together, you get the perfect shade. And then I will suck in my cheekbones and do that part. I like to go on the sides of my nose, and I like to take the excess and do that part. And then I also like to take the excess and go like on my jaw, but also go down my neck. And then always I just like to take my powder brush and just pat everything in. I always like to blend everything. Okay, so I think for eyeshadows I'm going to take a mix of Colourpop and probably like some for my Beach Cosmetics palettes. So yeah. So first I'm going to start off with this Pacifica Trio. I got this in a Target beauty box ages ago and I never used this. So this is the Pacifica Natural Minerals. I believe this is like their Hearts collection. I don't even know. I'll throw up in the cards my kind of unboxing of this that I did ages ago. So I'm going to start off by taking this orangey-ish warmer shade, and I'm going to put this in my crease, and then I'm going to put this straight into my crease. This is a very nice shade. It's very pigmented and everything, and I feel like people think that like drugstore eyeshadows aren't good, but I think they're still good. I think they are, and you can for sure get good pigmentation. Like, look at that. Look at that. And yeah, so I'm just going to blend this into my crease, and I'm just going to be looking straight forward and then blending it. I'm going to try to keep my eye open and blend it that way. Then I'm going to take that taupey shade and also apply that into my crease just to add more depth, like I just said. And this would even be like good for fall if you wanted to do this for fall, but it's also very versatile for like any time of the year. For the outer corner, I'm going to take the color Note to Self, and then I might mix a little bit of Cloud 9, which is that darker purpley brown color. These are just one of the best and one of the darker colors I own. So yeah, I'm going to apply that to the outer corner of my eye, kind of blending it a tiny bit into the crease, but mostly going on that outer and I'll probably go into a beach cosmetics palette after this because I don't feel like I'm getting the shade that I want to. I just feel like I need something that is a little tad bit more brown. So I'm going to go into that Shaanxo palette and take that brownish shade, and I'm going to be going on that outer corner, just the very outer part of my eye. And blending definitely doesn't take 2 seconds. It takes like, you know, time. It takes like effort. Okay, so I'm thinking for the lid shade, I'm going to mix Kathleen Lights and Blaze from Colourpop. They're the Super Shock shadows. I can never say that. This is Kathleen Lights, of course, created by Kathleen Lights. Then this is Blaze. It's like a bronzy shade, also created by Kathleen. So I'm gonna mix the two. I don't know how this is gonna go because I've never mixed 2 Super Shock shadows before, but I'm loving the look so far. Okay, it might work better with my finger, but we're gonna see. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this color, which is called a Ringer, and put that in my inner corners instead. Then I'm going to go back in with that orangey shade and that taupey shade just to blend everything, but also just add that color back in. I think for back to school, if you're thinking first day school, I think this would be a great look to go for. So I'm going to highlight with that white color and that like shimmery white. So I'm going to highlight with that cream and then that white shimmery color, and then highlighting my inner corners with the 2 lightest shades in this palette, like the 2 shimmery light shades, I guess I should say. And then I'm just going to blend this one more time. For brows, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. It's the only drugstore brow product I have, but it's also one of my favorites. Brush my brows up and then brush them out. It's like a weird thing I do, but I feel like it also gives you that like feathery eyebrow look. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Colossal Big Shot by Maybeline. So I'm just going to apply this in silence because mascara takes forever and it's simple and boring. To the rest of my face makeup. For blush and I think highlight, I might use this highlight. I'm going to use this little sample palette kind of thing. This is the Coastal Scents Blush and Bronzer palette, even though it's blush and highlighter. And I'm going to use the Coral shape, and I love this blush. I actually used up one of these. I got 2 like in a Birchbox. So I'm just going to apply this simply to my cheeks, very naturally. I don't want a ton of blush, so I do still want it to be like on the lighter side. And I have been obsessed with Carli blushes. I just think they look so nice. And then I'm just going to pat that into my skin just so it's not too intense. For highlight, I haven't used this in a hot minute. I'm going to use my Colourpop Super Shock Chic in Lunch Money. It just looks like that. And I'm going to take it with my Real Techniques sponge. I'm going to apply it to the center of my face first, then down my nose here. And I don't find that this applies weird like over powder products. I think it works just fine. I'm just going to really try to intensify this just so it has a like nice glow to my skin. I don't want my skin to be like too matte looking. I do want it to have somewhat of a glow to it. And then applying to the tops of my cheekbones. Definitely want to try more of these highlighters soon. Oh yeah, did you hear that Colourpop is coming to Sephora? That is crazy. Like, that's so crazy. A lot of people were like, not like mad, but people are conflicted because like they're afraid the prices would change, but the prices are staying the same, which I think is awesome. They should never like change. Now I'm going to take the highlight out of this Coastal Scents palette. It's almost like a yellowish champagne tone, and I will just apply that where I applied the cream, I guess you would call it. Then I'm just going to take this shade out of the Carli bybel palette and apply that to my face just to give an extra sheen. Okay, so now to open up my eyes, I'm just going to be using my Maybeline Waterproof Gel Eyeliner in Nude. Yeah, that's super hard to do on camera, so I did a tiny bit of it off camera. So for lips, I'm taking my favorite drugstore lipstick. This is the Maybelline Creamy Nudes in Almond Rose. So this is the finished makeup look, the drugstore affordable back to school makeup look. I I really like how it turned out. And honestly, I would wear this for a first day of school or just any day of school. I don't know. Most days I do wear makeup and everything. I do wear like a good amount of makeup, I guess. And I do like looking nice for class. So honestly, I would wear this for even the first day or first week of school. I just think it's a very like nice, natural, but still like nice, natural, but also kind of glam makeup look, which I really like. And like I said, this is all affordable, so it's definitely like something you can achieve, and it's all great. And I love how it turned out. Everything just looks so great and I love it. So I hope you liked this too. And if you do recreate this, please send me pictures on Twitter and Instagram. You can Instagram me at Katiexobeauty, and you can tweet me at justKatieH. You can just tweet them right at me and I'll like them and everything like that if you do recreate this. If you like this back to school makeup tutorial drugstore edition, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any other back to school videos you'd like to see next, or just any other videos. Let me know what you want to see down below, especially college edition videos because I'm going to be making a bunch of those. And please subscribe if you haven't already, because I post videos every single week, and I would love for you to be subscribed to my channel, and also hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified. That'll just notify you when my videos go up. It's a great button to press, so press that, click that bell, just click it, make it ding, you know, the usual. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! And I just got foundation on my leg. Why do I keep getting foundation on my leg is the real question we should be asking. Ooh, just one in my eye. I'm not blind.